So after you set up a home, and the pre-lunch session was all about online kharido, right? But now we have Jatin, who is going to tell us Onlinebecho. So please welcome Jatin onto stage. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jatin here from Onlinebecho. Yes, the name suggests anybody jisko bhi online bechna hai. Yes, we are the one-stop solution for that. Firstly, thank you to have us here and listen to what we do and our story. We've been hearing from morning all technology startups doing wonders by technology, but yes, today you guys have Onlinebecho, who's a complete service provider. What we do is, yes, with the help of these technology software that are available, we plug in all of that to get brands online. Yes, right from developing their websites to doing data analysis and how to grow business in the online space. So basically this idea, I come from a retail background, worked in retail pioneers, yes, obviously in their e-commerce arm. But that was all, on those days, all about e-tailing, where we used to buy the products ourselves and sell. Then Amazon thing happened, marketplace came into play, and I was working with very good retailer of the country, and we were facing a lot of challenges, in terms of data, sales, all of that. How to grow business on these marketplaces. That's where this idea clicked, when such a big retailer is facing, which has got such a big ERP system, has so many issues to do businesses on these platforms, with so many marketplaces available. There are a lot of SMEs and small-time business brands who want to go online, and that's where this idea clicked of developing our own firm who will provide a one-stop solution to all these brands and retailers. Yes, Indians, we are very much keen to hire an expert to do their day-to-day business. So the idea of whether this business will work or not was very much sure that yes, this should work. Now, why there is a need of a service provider like this who will launch their brands on marketplaces is because there are two parts of setting up an e-commerce business. One is data. That's right from photography, video, cataloging, keywords, meta tags, and you actually digitize your complete offline business first to be ready for going online. And it requires, trust me, detailing to the core. So that's what we do when a brand comes to us. He just have to drop in his product to our office, right from shooting the product to uploading it on their portal, on marketplaces, setting up the complete warehouse, setting up the complete finance team for them, guiding them step to step. What they are supposed to do is being done by us. So these are different steps for that, right from photography till uploading the products on marketplaces. Then comes the day-to-day operations, is the inventory management, reconciliation issues, order management, customer engagement, ratings, reviews. How do we increase business? Day by day, the competition is becoming difficult. Brands are facing challenges with small-time brands and new brands, obviously, who are actually in e-commerce brands. So many businesses who are very well in the offline space find it very difficult to crack the online space because the complete ball game is different there. So setting up a complete business right from scratch for the online space needs a complete new thought process. So yes, that was there. So we found out that small-time businesses actually it'll cost around 3.5 lakh rupees with little bit of setup, software, hardware, and all of that. 3.5 lakh rupees to do a small business, start a small business of e-commerce. And based on our study, it comes to around 36 lakh rupees per annum for a small time business to invest so much in an e-commerce, which is not known to them because they are very much into the offline space. They find it very difficult to invest or park a heavy amount there for the e-commerce because they want to try first. And when they have to try, obviously outsource is the best option. That's where they come to us initially. Yes, so we've got two verticals. One is, yes, content. Content plays a very important role in the online space. So we've got a dedicated team who will understand your product, study them well. You know, complete conceptualizing is being done right from mood boards to, you know, color theme that your brand should be there online. So complete cataloging activity is being done from video to rendering of images, photography, in-house studios, all of them is there in place. And the other is the marketplace management, which basically manages your own store, your own account on these marketplaces. So how do we market your brand? Once you are there, how do you basically do those campaigns, marketing activities? How do you tie up with these marketplaces, planning, strategizing with the category managers out on in the marketplace, and complete year-to-year planning. The other vertical in marketplace management is there is a lot of cross-border selling that is happening, and that's the way that these marketplaces are taking. So we also work like an e-distributor where we tie up with the brands. We've got warehouses of our own, we've got a seller account of our own, and we sell the brands by our account. It's as closely done as if the brand is doing business on their own, right from, you know, managing the MOQs, the brand identity, the theme, all that the brand carries in the offline space is exactly copied and there on the marketplaces. The idea is to give customer a complete experience, similar experience that the brand carries in the offline space, even on the online space. Yes, now, I mean, marketplaces, the business is a lot of price-driven, discount-driven, but the scenarios have changed. Customers or brands actually need to give good experience and the same experience to the customers to get the loyalty back and the customers back. So that's the role that we carry. It's not about only sales, it's also about giving good experience. Sales is a byproduct is what we feel, and yes, if we crack that well, then we are there in the game. Yes, the scope was, once we thought that, yes, we will start this, the scope was to obviously hit the 90% of the market share. Initially, when we went to big brands, they always wanted to try all by themselves, having an in-house team to do in and out business. After some time, they understood, no, it's not that easy to do online business by themselves. Some could crack it, some could not. So initially, our customer base was all small-time businesses who were centrally being managed by the owner himself. That gave us good traction, that gave us good word-of-mouth marketing. Now we've got a good inflow of bigger brands coming and asking for our services, and that gives a good satisfaction to us that, yes, we are in the right path and our efforts are being recognized. So once all of this was there, obviously being into service, getting investors' interest was a little bit difficult at the initial stage, so we thought bootstrapping was the only way, and we've been going steadily. Till now we're profitable, and these were the initial challenges that we faced. We thought, should we go the tech way or should we go the service way? Tech way was becoming difficult. Actually, it was a price game, and eventually today also I see, I mean, I'm being able to survive till now. We're profitable, we're going steady, and the profits that we today are making are being actually invested in the technology space, because we've got the data, we know what area to hit, what is the requirement, and now we're getting into tech space, getting our own softwares done, integrating what is available, and eventually we're making a very good product overall to present to the brands and give them a good solution. These were simple issues that we had to face. Obviously, initially when we started, all brands had to just try and start online anyhow, so they were not able to understand what's the importance of, you know, good photography and all of that. Eventually now, if you see the ticket size for us for a simple job like photography has increased 10x. So earlier we used to do photography at you won't even at an imaginable low cost, and now we are able to ask premium, we are able to educate them what's the importance of getting your product showcased well, because what sells is images, videos, and that's very important because an average span of a customer on a page is 10 seconds. So if you're not able to communicate them well and you're not able to win them at that period of time, you've actually lost it. Competition, Amazon had their own businesses set up. They were eventually providing services free of cost. So initial days were very difficult for us, but we still went through, we could survive that phase. Workforce challenges were obviously there for a bootstrap company. To get that, we could not afford very heavy salary guys. Obviously, we had to train from scratch, freshers and all of that, but we could do that well. Having a tech, not having a tech was also one of the reason was these marketplaces were evolving day by day. Their APIs were changing day by day, and actually that actually led to a lot of tech startups to stop functioning because of the daily developments that they had to get into. These are small numbers that we could do in these 5 years. Yearly, we are actually clocking a revenue of 4 lakh USD. 36 crores is what our GMV is on a yearly basis. We've crossed more than servicing 1,000 sellers in a year, and our ASP is somewhere around 6,500 per transaction. We are currently a 50-employee team with an in-house capability of catering to every need a brand requires to go online, right from content writers to category managers. More than 5,000 plus sellers have been, we've crossed giving our services to more than 5,000 sellers across India and US. We've got our own warehouses in all 4 locations. Even we are processing more than 2,000 plus orders on a daily basis for a small baby that we just started a year back. That's our own selling account. Photography and videography done for more than 2 lakh products. So we've got a huge amount of data with us, with which we are now planning to get into a tool-based or an SaaS-based product, which we can capitalize on, cataloged for more than 1 million products online, and work with all the major marketplaces. So it's a one-stop solution for a brand to get online within 15 days to all these marketplaces. And yes, we're being awarded, only being into Mumbai, we're being awarded consecutively by Amazon as their best service providers. The future is, yes, we want to go global. Okay, we're setting up offices in UAE and US. AI is the way we build our tool. We've built some tools which we use it in-house to enhance the growth of the brands that we handle. Augmented reality, where we want, because we are into digitization, we are doing 3D rendering, we are doing a lot of changes in terms of getting a photograph done through mobile and getting them online, as simple as that. Digital solutions, so we are building up an arm where you come to us, we'll give you complete digital solution, be launching their own website, social media marketing, AMS marketing on these marketplaces. So a brand who wants to go complete digital, we're going to provide them services. And yes, an independent identity. What I mean by that is a lot of brands really don't know that, yes, there is a service provider like this, or there is a firm like this who only provides services for marketplaces. They basically go to their digital agency or social media agency to get them online on these marketplaces. So that's the way forward that we are looking at. And yes, it will be incomplete if we don't thank our brands who've been helping us to grow from the last 5 years. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jatin.
Yep.
You're very modest, man.
Thank you.
400,000 USD only. I mean, and the way you said it looked as if, it's just a small number. But round of applause for Jatin for sharing his views on the topic. Jatin, if you could just stay in, we would like to present you a small memento.
Thank you.